Hi, I'm Shelley Calcagno, Director of Family Ministry at Crossroads, and I'm here this morning with Janet Jacks. And this is her book here, Discover the Power of Food. And we're going to take some time now and we're going to learn how to make some healthy, just great dishes for fall, for harvest. So let's take a look here. Thanks for being here with us today.
You're welcome.
And we know that fall is a great time for just great vegetables, just cooking really healthy. Everyone wants to kind of get back into their healthy comfort cooking. So what do we have here today?
Well, we have a Thanksgiving, or some things that would be part of a Thanksgiving meal, but there's no reason you can't enjoy them anytime.
Yes.
But especially at Thanksgiving, I think there's a couple of things. We're celebrating the harvest. Yes. We often have celebration with other family members, and so we tend to have a big meal.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that we're focusing on the kinds of food that make us feel great afterwards.
Yes.
Because food should be, as I've said before, nourishment and pleasure. It shouldn't just be pleasure, but the real pleasure comes when we feel fantastic as well.
Yes.
And so we want to keep in mind those two things, the pleasures of the harvest. And certainly here in North America, we have great ability to access lots of different colors and flavors of the harvest, and God has given us so many great foods, and it's a great time to enjoy them and make them taste good and let them be stars in the show. So when we're putting out a Thanksgiving feast, one thing I like to remember is that people tend to take a little bit of everything. So if you offer a variety of really colorful things, they are going to get more colors, they are going to get more nourishment, just because they will try everything.
Yeah, well, let's take a look here at some of this wonderful, wonderful food we have. So let's start over here. We often make a turkey during harvest time. So what do we have here? What dish is this?
So this is quinoa stuffing, and this is a dish that I like to make. It's very easy. When you are making a Thanksgiving meal and you're making a harvest meal, you often are cooking so many different dishes and it makes it hard. This is a substitute for bread stuffing, and I like it better for a few different reasons. First of all, we start with quinoa, and quinoa is a very small, quick cooking grain that is not only gluten-free but also has a light fluffy texture. And so you can, instead of using bread for a stuffing, you can cook the quinoa with twice the water. It's very easy. It takes about 15 or 20 minutes. And then just add the ingredients that you would add to a bread stuffing. So celery and onion, sage, maybe celery seed, a little salt, a little pepper, and it's very, very simple, and this is good to stuff a chicken or a turkey. You also could bake it in a casserole, and so the recipe that I'm providing for you shows you how you can make it casserole style. So a lot of people are finding maybe they have a vegetarian at the table, and what can I make for them? So you could take a little of the stuffing and bake it in a casserole for someone who's, for a side dish for someone who's vegetarian.
Great. That looks delicious. Looks really great, and I love quinoa. We have here some roasted red pepper soup. Is that right?
Cream of red pepper soup.
Cream of red pepper soup, okay.
So at the harvest, we want to celebrate all the colors and flavors, and I love the bright red flavor of cream of red pepper soup. It's so simple and easy. It's a way to eat more vegetables, but people really like it. So it's basically red peppers and carrots, onions, garlic, a little bit of cauliflower, which gives it a creamy texture. And it's a way of serving more vegetables as a first course. And I like to add a little bit of chopped basil and some fresh black pepper to it, and that makes it taste just fantastic. And basil is also in season this time of year, and often we have a lot of it growing in the garden, and so it's a great thing to add to the cream of red pepper soup.
It looks really delicious. Okay, I want to talk about this because I love the colors of this dish, and it looks like we have rutabaga, we have beet, we have carrots. And so what do we do? Do we roast them on a cookie sheet?
Yes. So in the past, maybe people haven't eaten many beets because they're a bit hard to cook. You've got to peel them, you've got to boil them and cool them and peel them. So I teach people that actually you can just scrub them really well and slice them into either slices or into sticks like this, and you can roast them. And the most important thing when you're roasting vegetables, it gives them an intense flavor, is the kind of fat that you use. And so I would recommend either coconut butter ghee, or this is a great little spray-on coconut oil butter ghee, and you spray that on. So spray your cookie sheet like that, And this is a fat, and so is this, that can be heated up and not spoiled. A lot of our fats should not be heated high, and we're actually damaging the fats when we do so. But these kind of fats can be heated up, and they don't get spoiled by the heat. So spray your cookie sheet, put your vegetables on, spray them again. And once they're roasted, then take a really good quality olive oil, drizzle that all over, lots of herb mer or good quality salt all over, and some fresh pepper, and you have a dish that just tastes so fantastic. And just topping it up like that, bringing it to the table.
Great.
It's the colors of fall, and I named that Sunset Medley because it's the colors of a beautiful sunset. We have fall harvest at its best, root vegetables at their best.
Looks great. Looks so delicious. Okay, last but not least, dessert, everyone's favorite. So can you just show us here, this is an apple cinnamon mousse.
Yes.
And it looks very light, it looks very healthy. What's involved in this?
So this is a very light dessert that is good after a heavy meal. You want to take some good quality whipping cream and whip that up and add just a tiny bit of maple syrup, or you could add a little bit of stevia and maple syrup, half and half, if you want to cut the sweetener back. You don't need much. And then you want to grate some fresh apples, including the skin. So that makes it easy. Mix it with a little cinnamon and then fold it in and top it with a few pecans. So here we have the apple cinnamon mousse with pecans ready to go. It's a lovely light dessert, and we shouldn't be afraid of the fats. These are real fats. And when you're buying good cream, you should look for one that has only one ingredient, cream. Because most cream today has 5 or 6 chemicals in it to make it whip up. But this whips up beautifully with great flavor without those things, and that's what we should be looking for. And you could serve a little dollop of this on your pumpkin pie, or you could have it as an alternative to pumpkin pie.
That looks great. I'm so excited for harvest season now, especially seeing these great recipes. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for encouraging us to just take care of our bodies by eating healthy, putting good food into us. Janet's book is called Discover the Power of Food, and you can find all of these recipes today on Crossroads 360, so please go there and check that out. And thank you, and have a lovely harvest season.
I just want to add that goodnessme.ca is a website where you can find lots of other healthy recipes, and discoverthepoweroffood.ca is a place where you can get my book, which teaches you the freedom that is found in real healthy food.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.